Hi, in this video we are going to set up PHP programming environment. This is the 5th video on xampp installation, and we are going to look at how to create alias for Apache web server. This is a list of suggestions how you should use this video. The notes for this video can be found on this web page. The URL is here and it is case sensitive. So we have finished writing a simple HTML document and a very simple PHP document. Both are in C drive xampp htdocs test folder. Okay, it's not a very good place to store your documents because it is in the root and sometimes it can be inconvenient. Let's say I want to store my PHP document somewhere else and serve this document through the Apache web server. I can actually use an alias. So let's try to do that. So the first thing I need to do is create a folder. I'm going to create a folder here. So I'm going to right click in C drive somewhere that is not occupied. Right click, left click new, left click folder. I'm going to create a new folder called temp. Okay, so you have a C drive, you have a temp folder. And inside the temp folder, I'm going to create a new folder called my_php. I keep all my folders in lowercase, easier to remember, and also to avoid any unnecessary error. ctemp my_php. And I am going to tell my Apache web server that I'm going to load a file from here. And I'm going to load the file that I have just created. So I'm going to copy my file, right click File Explorer. I'm going to open another File Explorer. I'm going to go to my C drive xampp htdocs, the root of the web folder, test folder we have created. I'm going to copy the eg001 basic.html document and paste it here. Okay, let me close this old page to avoid any confusion. And now I want to create alias to point to this place. Okay, and I'm going to call my alias my_php. In other words, I want my localhost to be able to load this alias, and it will point to, I want it to point to C drive and my PHP folder. Okay, easy enough. Okay, to do that, there are actually two ways to do it. First, you need to stop your Apache web server, and then you need to click on the config button and choose the first configuration file, which opens up this file. Another way, if you do not like to go there, you can actually go to your C drive xampp Apache config httpd config. If you right click this file and open up Notepad++, it will look at this configuration file as well. Okay, or you can say config httpd config. Okay, you open it up there. Okay, both ways actually points to the same file. Okay, so I'm going to do it this way. Okay, we need to change something. What do we need to change? We actually need to change, we need to add certain code to this file, and there's a link here under setup environment, say create alias. So let me make this slightly bigger. Okay, To add an alias, you need to edit that file and add the following to something under if module alias module. So I'm going to copy this, come over here and do a search, do a find, and Control V to paste. Find next. Hey, I found my if module alias module. Okay, so scroll down a little bit. Okay. So okay, let me find that again. I couldn't find it because I was selecting it, of course. So let me find that again. Okay, so you found your if module alias module. Scroll down a little bit. Before the end of the if module, I'm going to add something here and copy. Control C to copy. Control V to paste. So basically, what you're telling them, what you're telling the Apache web server is you are going to create alias called myPHP, and it's going to point to this place. It allows everything. Okay, you can. That's basically grant all the permissions to do everything. Probably not a good idea for a web server, but since we are only running a test program here, we should be fine. Okay, so we say file save. Close this. Now start your Apache again, and let me open a new tab. We should be able to just key in this here, and hey, we see our example 001 basic.php file. I can click on it and I can see my HTML hello world. Okay, this is a good place to stop. In the next video, we are going to look at how to convert this to a PHP file and run some PHP code from there. Thanks for watching.